Hello and welcome to Irish Football Fan TV. This is the after-match reaction from Republic of Ireland 3, New Zealand 1 at the Aviva Stadium. Your typical kind of friendly atmosphere. I didn't think that there was that much of a crowd. But like, as I said, it was a real friendly feel to this game, and we kind of knew the lineup going into the game yesterday. He had Kieran O'Hara starting in goal, making his first start as well. I think that kind of went unnoticed as well when we talk about people who started the game. And then he had Leo O'Connor making his first start. Thought he was brilliant. Kevin Long, Kieran Clark at the back, solid. And then on the left hand side you had Derek Williams starting the game as well. Then into midfield you had Josh Cullen, Jack Byrne and Alan Brown, which I suppose, you know, he was trying out new things, so you can understand why he went for it with that midfield three. I had no problems with it or no objections. And then you had Troy Parrott leading the line with Sean Maguire on the left, and you had on the right hand side Robbie Brady, who I didn't think had a great game by his standards. Looks like he's still lacking that bit of sharpness, but I suppose we kind of started the game quite well. We were the only ones creating chances. I remember early on Derek Williams had a chance, and kind of came in, hit on his right foot and it went wide. And then Sean Maguire had that one-on-one chance, which he probably should have finished early in the game. And that was our only real chances of note. And then at one point then they went on the break on the left-hand side, whipped in the ball, and then McCowan gets their goal. It was a bit against the run of play, in my opinion. I thought they didn't really create much and they didn't really show that much. I thought Jack Byrne was getting on the ball and trying to do good things. I thought Troy Parrott had have an average enough game. Didn't look poor, didn't look amazing either, but he was kind of in between. He showed good signs and good movement. Jack Byrne was brilliant. Every time he had the ball, I thought he done really, really well. Looking around the team, I thought Leo O'Connor, I thought he had a fantastic debut. I thought he looked solid throughout the game, and gave Mick something to think about in the future. Well, if he's going to be there for Mick's reign or not. But I was speaking to him after the match, and as far as I know, he's going to be going with the under-21s on Tuesday. But as I said, he done himself no harm for the future, and looked really, really, really good. And that beautiful ball into Callum Robinson for the last goal, well, we had a couple of chances then after that, and I just felt as though Sean Maguire had a header that just went wide from a corner, and then obviously we got the goal just before half time, the Derek Williams header, and I was delighted for him because I thought he had a really good game. I thought he was getting up and down the wing. He was staying quite high. Now I know we were only playing New Zealand before, and anyone said to roast me in the comments saying, oh, we were only playing New Zealand. I get that, but he was just, for me, he's shown that he's a decent option if we're stuck at left back. He can come in, you know, he's better defensively, I think, but he was pushing on high. Yeah, same with Leo O'Connor on the other side as well. I just thought they got forward quite well. I thought Robbie Brady could look kind of lazy getting back, just, you know, defensively. I thought he could have done a bit more on that side of things, but look, he's probably told to just take it easy tonight, just try and get as much sharpness back as he could, and don't overdo it, and don't pick up any knocks. Because Mick had said originally that in the press conference that he was gonna see how he was, and the likelihood is he wasn't gonna play 90 minutes because he had the game on Monday in mind. So it seems to be that Robbie will probably be a sub for that game. But yeah, we went into half time 1-1, and it kind of got the crowd back up again, which was good. So we got into half time 1-1. Didn't think we deserved to be a goal down anyway. So for me, the goal to get us back into it was really good. Then to the second half, I just think we kind of took control of the game. I remember there was a ball put over. I think it was by Robbie Brady. It was meant for Williams, and he kind of got cut short, and he wins it back, gives it to Troy Parrott, and he tees it up for Sean Maguire, who absolutely buries it. And kind of just from around that kind of moment, he was just the best player on the park then for us. I thought Maguire had an excellent game. I think that was what people were crying out for, was seeing that from Sean Maguire. Again, I'm not getting carried away because it was New Zealand, but if he can start showing that sort of form and that sort of cleverness, trickiness, you know, then he should be in the team. If he can get in there, he's, as he said to me after the game, it's a weight lifted off his shoulders. I'm sure it's the same for Callum Robinson, but I'll get to his goal in a minute. But I was delighted for Maguire. I think everyone kind of wanted to see him. You'd seen him do so well in the League of Ireland. then going on to Preston, scoring goals, and it just didn't seem to be happening from an international level. Now tonight he got his goal, which was great for him. Then I thought Troy, he teed up Troy Parrott as well, nearly scored as well. I think every fan in the stadium wanted to see that one go in, but unfortunately it didn't. But I'd say it's only a matter of time before he gets a goal. I think he'll be called up again soon enough. Don't know if he did enough to push for Monday night. In Mick's eyes, I thought he was good. I thought Jack Byrne was very good as well. Adam Brown was showing some nice little bits of trickery as well. But then he took off Parrott and he took off Jack Byrne, and he brought on Robinson and George, and I thought he brought them on a bit too soon. But look, I understand he probably wants to have a look at George and get him sharp for the Denmark game. Same with Robinson. I thought Robinson done really well when he came on. Obviously he got his goal from a fabulous cross in by Leo Connor, and I just think that is another important goal, because there's two strikers now that have both got a goal each at the Aviva Stadium, so it's a big weight lifted off their shoulders. So I'm really happy for them, and yeah, it was just a feel good factor around the team and around the stadium tonight, and it was good. I enjoyed it. The subs he brought on, James Collins. Mark Travers made a good save when he came on towards the end. Collins didn't really do a lot. I know he made a tackle to kind of set up the last goal for Robinson, but didn't really do a lot when he came on. Didn't have a lot of time, to be fair to him. I mean, you're giving him 15 minutes or something to try and do something. All he could do was really get on the end of a cross, and the supply wasn't that good really after Lee's cross for Callum. There was other balls in that just weren't coming off. But overall, I mean, happy enough. But the big test is obviously on Monday night, and I suppose that's going to be the one that we're going to have to be judging the team on, because most of the players that were there tonight probably aren't going to be playing on Monday. So it's one of those. But look, I was happy to see people like Josh Cullen and that out on the pitch and getting a run and just staying sharp, because, you know, there's going to be a moment where Glenn Whelan, I'm sure, gets injured, and someone like Josh Cullen's going to have to come in there and step up. So watch this space, I suppose you can say with that. But you know, I just thought I did think that, you know, O'Dowd at left back was a bit of a strange one, but look, it is what it is. I thought Derek Williams probably could have stayed on for a bit longer too. But look, overall, I'd give the performance maybe I'll give it an 8 out of 10, just because we won 3-1. Look, it was goals that fans are always crying out for that we don't score enough of. There was goals. You got to see some youth mixed in there, and, you know, most people there that went to the game tonight got to see Leo Connor and Troy Parrott make their debuts. Two players that could go on to do something very special in the future. Obviously speculating saying that, but look, we should be happy, and let's bring on Monday now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Were you happy? Do you think any players that did well tonight could go into the game now on Monday and maybe make a difference? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe already, and don't forget to like the video.